Guys, I'm back. I'm back. Sorry I was not here yesterday. There's a very simple explanation, though. I am prepared to provide momentarily. What is this in my pocket? Victoria's Secret lip gloss and 30 yen. I just keep feeling something rattling. I should make something that goes with this for dinner. And I got mushrooms at Costco. Maybe I can make something different. How is everyone doing? Yes, I did miss you. If you're wondering, I did miss you. To be completely honest, yesterday I did not stream because I was just not feeling it. I was down. And I feel like I was energy vampiring myself. So I definitely didn't want to energy vampire you. You know, like where somebody like just like comes around and it's like they suck the energy out of the room and it's like you feel like they're draining your like social battery just being around them. Like I feel like my personality is the type of personality where I'm kind of neutral. This is like not what I was planning on talking about. This shows the live streams are just completely whatever comes to mind. Unless someone has something they want to talk about. So for me, I feel like I'm like a very like energy neutral person. Like unless I'm in a super good mood, in which case like I feel like I can like lift everybody else up around me. But in general, my baseline is pretty neutral. And I feel like if I'm around somebody who's like really hyped up and in a good mood and really positive, then like I can like play off that energy and amplify it, like personality wise, right? And then if I'm in a really, really terrible mood, and then I'm around other people who are also like neutral or giving like kind of like baddish vibes, it just like I don't know, it goes worse. I feel like it takes a lot for me to get to the point where I'm just like, you know, like anime, the character just like emitting like blue, like anger vibes or like sad vibes or whatever. It takes a lot to get me there. But once I'm there, I need like some space. I need some personal, I need to recharge my battery. So that is what happened yesterday. If you're wondering why I wasn't there, if none of that made sense to you, don't worry about it. Never mind. Maybe it's just me. I'm sure there's at least one person that also experiences like a similar feeling, where they just feel like sometimes they just need a break for their emotional well-being because they're just not having it. But I don't know if it's in the same context. But yeah, that's what happened yesterday. There wasn't anything major or anything. I'm okay. I know sometimes I'll get like messages like, "What happened? Are you alright?" I'm fine. I just had an off day and I did not want to spread grumpy cooties to you guys. So I'm feeling a little bit better today. Still not 100%, believe it or not, but a lot better than yesterday. And I'm working on my first major writing project in my master's program right now. And guess what I decided to write about? I'll give you guys a second to guess. I was inspired over the weekend because we have to write about the class I'm taking. I guess there has to be some context, a little bit of context, some clues, okay? So here's some clues, okay? The class that I'm taking is a finance class, and we're supposed to do like a report. roll up my sleeves, on a Fortune 500 company. And we're supposed to talk about their like finances. We're supposed to talk about like how they've been performing over the years and like basically pretend that we're like their financial advisors or whatever. Notionally, this is more pretend, you know? So we're supposed to make a whole report and write about it, and we have to do a PowerPoint presentation and like get up in front of the class and be like, guys, these are my financial recommendations. Which personally, I am not nervous about the presentation at all. Because usually when I have to do speaking presentations, I know we keep talking about like vibes and moods in this stream, but like if you are the type of person who's like afraid of doing public speaking, I have like the biggest hack ever, which is why I'm not like, I don't want to say never nervous, but I'm usually not nervous if I have to do public speaking. I plan in advance, so I try my best to know the material. It helps a lot if you already know what you're talking about. Because sometimes I've had to give like technical presentations and like I can quote from the manual that I'm presenting about, like almost word for word, which helps a lot. So like if you already know exactly what you're talking about and somebody's like, oh, what about da 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 da, and you're like, yeah, well, in case of da 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 da, we do da 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 da. You know what I mean? Then it's not that difficult. But if that's not possible and you can't like know 100%, just try to prepare, and then in order to be interesting, like you just go off of vibes. Like you look around the room, if people are like sneaking their phone or yawning or whispering to each other or like looking like, I don't know how to describe it better, but like have you ever seen like pickled fish like in a can or something or in a jar, and they're just like if people are just looking at you like, what are they talking about? And I wish with all of my being that they would stop talking. Then you need to like change it up, like make a joke, change topics. If you really get nervous and you freeze up, what you can do is like call on somebody in the class or in the group and invite them to participate, like volunteer them, kind of. I mean, maybe some people wouldn't like that, so I think it helps if you know the people that you're working with and you can like read the room. But if there's someone who's not shy, who doesn't mind talking, and you get nervous suddenly, then you can be like, hey, so-and-so, what do you think? And then let them go off on like a tangent and then remember what you were talking about. Anyways, all of that to say, I am not nervous about the public speaking my report. I am a little bit nervous about the financial reporting part of it. I've done financial reports before, but never like really professionally. That's not true. I've never done this kind of financial report professionally. Like at work, occasionally I have to do like financial stuff, but like never like I don't know, like a whole report. Like last year we made this much money, and this year we made this much money, and this is what we should do. Never really done that exactly. So I think I'm more nervous about that. Anyways, I've dragged it out enough. I actually am doing my report about Costco because over the weekend I went to Costco and I was like, yo, this is a good topic. Because the instructor was like, you have to pick something and present it by next week Thursday is our deadline. And I was just really confused on what to pick, and I wanted something interesting, but I feel like Costco is kind of like interesting for everybody, kind of. Maybe it's just me. Okay, context for Costco. Okay, here is a little bit of context. If you don't know, or you didn't know, or you're just getting here, or you're ever wondering, I grew up in a big family, and so for that many people, you probably would want to get like your groceries and stuff in bulk. So for me, Costco has always been like a part of my life, Costco and or Sam's Club, because if you have a ton of people in your family, you want to buy stuff in bulk. So that's why it has, I guess, a slight nostalgic feeling to it. It's not something I was ever like, oh my gosh, I'm dreaming of Costco. Although back in the day, I don't know if they still have this in the US. They used to have like smoothies, frozen yogurt, pizza, and hot dogs. I think that was what their menu was. And it was pretty good. Here in Japan, I don't even know exactly what they have. I know they have pizza, but I don't know the rest of the menu because, first of all, going to Costco in Japan is like an exercise in like mental fortitude for me. Because you know how we were talking about like vibes and stuff like that in the beginning? Yo, Costco has so many people. The people are not paying attention to like other people in the aisle, so they're just driving their car. Oh, I got some cheese. Cart right in front of you. So then you're like getting somebody behind you, running over the back of your shoes while they're trying to like talk to their family members about the next deal that they're looking for. And it's to me, it's stressful. But I do like Costco a lot. So it's like if I go to Costco, it's like, okay, I'm gonna work up the energy and I'm gonna go to Costco, you know? So this weekend I went to Costco and I was like, you know what? This is like a fantastic company to do my homework report about. And if I ever get like to a point where I'm like, I'm really stuck and I need some ideas, I can just pull ideas from my experiences in person. Maybe I can come up with a genius way that I won't get run over. Sophie! What's up? Maybe I could invent a way that you can shop at Costco without getting run over by other people's carts as part of my homework assignment. How are you doing today? I took the day off yesterday because I was very cranky. I was not feeling it. And I felt like usually whenever I show up, no, no being terrible. No being terrible. It's not allowed. What's wrong? Why terrible? I feel like I am at maybe 60%, right? Like, because I'm talking to you guys, I can show you guys the 60% positive side, but internally, I've got like the 40% that's like internal stress, if that makes sense. The roof is on fire. See, this is why when random people come to the channel, they're like, I quit and leave. I can't remember what we were talking about the other day, but we're all joking about like references and stuff like that. And I remember somebody getting real annoyed and being like, I don't get it, I'm leaving. But the OG Team Ikigai people get the humor. So we were all having a great time. As long as we're fun, you know, the new people that get it, they're real ones. And then the people that don't get it, then I need to figure out what to do with these mushrooms. So I'm just going to cut them up. Welcome back. You're playing with babies? Aww. That is cute. This morning, I woke up late. Let me calculate how late I woke up. I want to say I woke up like 40 minutes late this morning. 30 or 40 minutes late. I think the issue is I need to go to bed early. That's what I need to do, because lately I've been very undisciplined about going to bed. These kids wanted me to play with them. Are their characters kids, or the people that are controlling the characters are kids? I don't know if that. I don't think that question made sense. I don't know how you would ask that better, but like, are they little? Oh, you're talking? What? I used to work with kids, and sometimes kids will just really go in about their hobbies and like really tell you like, yeah, this is the best thing ever. This Minecraft game I'm playing, like, it's amazing, you know? And like sometimes like I wonder for some of these video games, because you can talk on the mic, like how safe they are. And I feel like that would be something I would be worried about. If I was trying to like keep a little person safe on the internet, I would be concerned about that. Because some people just, I don't know, be popping off at the mouth. I am literally burning the bell peppers. Yes, you agree? I feel like this is TMI, but for some reason, my shirt is like wardrobe malfunction right now. Yeah, it's bothering me a little bit. I need to make a mental note to myself that tomorrow I'm supposed to be making the cheesecake, because I feel like as busy as things have been lately, I just might forget. And I really don't want to do that. I heard that you can make cheesecake in the rice cooker. So the reason I don't just buy a cheesecake is because there are several different styles of cheesecake. Cheesecake! No! No. I wish. You started you started it. See, this is what happens when I stream after work, because all of my brain cells have been used during the day. And actually, I want cheesecake. Oh no! Look what you started. At work lately, on my lunch break, I've been doing homework. But today I feel like I was able to like vibe a little bit. I got out my headphones. I was listening to some lo-fi music, and I got a little bit of progress done on my paper, so that was good. But yeah, back to your question. I never answered your question. Why don't I just buy cheesecake? It's because there's different types of cheesecake, and the cheesecake that they have in Japan doesn't doesn't taste the same as the one that I grew up with, or the one that Americans would be familiar with. And I don't mind that. Like, cheesecake is cheesecake, but this cheesecake is not just for me, it's to share with others. And I have a special request that, can I please do something American style? So that's why, that's the backstory. How am I? I mean, I'm hanging out with you, so I'm great. Other than that, I feel like it's a little bit different day to day, because right now, like with school and stuff, the other day, I think yesterday is the first time, I know, right? Yesterday is the first time I was like, man, why am I even doing this? Like, I really want to give up. And then I was like, no. What would everybody think? Like, what would you guys think if I, like, literally told you I'm going to do my best? And then I was just like, I quit, you know? But, like, it's a lot, because, like, I go to work, and then after work, I come home and I stream. And after I stream, I do homework. And then if I still have any energy left, then I edit content. And lately I'm trying to get TikTok. I'm trying to get TikTok up so I can add TikTok to the stream. Although I don't know how you can moderate TikTok, so I'll see how that goes. But the night, yeah, TikTok people, behave. Oh man. But yeah, I'm trying to. I'm trying to balance everything, you know? So today at school, we are going down the road, and we are going to go to a cow milking factory. I have a cute cowgirl outfit. Oh, that is adorable! That is really cute. I went to, like, when I was a kid, I don't know if I was a kid, maybe like middle school age. I went to an agriculture day in Arizona, and there's like all these different farmers and stuff, and they brought like cows and horses and chickens and like homemade salsa and chili, and it was a lot of fun. And you can learn a lot too. Okay, so the fit is boots, jeans, belt buckle, flannel shirt, and cowgirl hat. Oh, that is cute. But is the flannel shirt gonna be like lightweight? How hot is it? What's the temperature like? Here it's been very, very hot. Okay, good. Here it's been like absolutely scorching. And when it's not scorching, it's steaming. And when it's not doing either of those things, I'm pretty sure there's another thing that it does. It was so hot yesterday. Well, the air conditioning went out. The air conditioning went out in my office. So it was very hard for me. I mean, it didn't go 100% out, but kind of. Mac! It has been forever. How are you doing? I decided today I was going to wear something lightweight, and then the air conditioning was fixed, and then I got cold. So the moral of the story is always bring a sweater if you get cold easily. Your tanning oil almost caught fire. Be careful. You know, like I never really thought a lot about like sun damage to the skin so much until moving to Japan. But then people here, like, they will go out with like a hat, a face mask, long sleeves, like a umbrella to cover them, like the whole bit before they even go outside. It does make me think about skincare. Yeah, the AC being gone was not fun. And it was humid too. It has been very humid here, so it was moist. This stuff is fantastic though. I don't know if you guys can see it. This stuff is amazing. They sell it at all of the convenience stores here in Japan. And if it's a really hot day and you're worried about the sun like damaging your skin or burning your skin, you just spray some of that on. One, it smells good, which is like a huge plus. It smells really, really good. And two, it doesn't leave like some sort of weird, like greasy, colorful, I don't know, waxy look, which is not cute. You said you'll be back, hopefully. All right, be safe, be good. See you when you get back. Shout out to Biore, however you say it. If they ever sent me a brand deal, I would definitely go for it. All jokes aside. And I just burned myself as well. You guys want to move? I feel like you guys are off center. Let's migrate. We're going to move right here. I think you guys can sit there without falling. So we're going to do that. We need some seasoning for the veggies. This is rock salt. I don't know if you can see it. Let me move it closer. Probably cannot see it super well. But it's rock salt and black pepper. But you have to grind it. See? You can't just, you have to. But it tastes really fresh, so you have to do extra work if you want to have the benefits. Trying to see if my arm is getting red from burning it. Do I want to add turmeric? Maybe a little bit. A little bit can't hurt, right? I proceed to put a lot of it in there, but no matter. Now it smells like cloves and turmeric. I actually am growing. I'm growing peppermint. And I'm like planning on collecting the leaves little by little. So we can have some fresh peppermint tea. Uh-oh. I think I need to start the rice. I could just make pasta instead of rice, but I feel like that's going to be more work. See, the truth comes out. Some of it is just what's convenient. I think if I was like really good at like meal prepping, that might actually make my life a lot easier But I've tried it in the past a couple of times. Whoa. I touched something on my phone and it did something weird. I don't know what that was. It like copied an image. I've never seen it do that before. Technically challenged. Maybe a little bit. Anyways, I think I'm just gonna make rice because I think that's a little bit easier. I've been working on like some of my technical skills, like with computer stuff and like technology and stuff, because of TikTok, because I'm trying to diversify. And I don't know if anybody uses CapCut for like editing, but CapCut is on my naughty list. Okay, CapCut is really irritating me. They're like the main program that I use for editing. But today I was fuming because CapCut has a new feature on the mobile app where like if you make a video with multiple clips, then they want you to like basically share it as a template that other people can use. And I'm like, no, I did not just spend an hour editing this for other people to just use. Like, no, it's for my subscribers. Go away. But it won't let me just ignore that and like move on and like download it. So I tried several times to get past that screen. And I don't know why it wasn't working. And it's not like, you know, you know how like if you have like the free version of stuff, you have to put up with all the nonsense. And they're like, well, if you just pay for it, you don't have to do the commercials, you don't have to do the watermark. The watermark is like where they put like the big like company logo in the middle of everything. You don't have to do any of that, just pay, right? This is the paid version and they're still doing that. So for like the millionth time, I always say like I'm done with CapCut. And then I feel like CapCut is like that person that you want to break up with, and then like you keep on like somehow getting back in contact with them. So I think my paid subscription, because I use the pro version, the pro version helps a lot with YouTube, because like if I want to like add certain features like noise reduction, if I go someplace really crowded and loud, my mic helps a lot. So if I use my mic, you guys can still hear probably. But even then, sometimes if the place I go is really loud, I can turn like the background noise down a little bit. And that's what one of their premium features, which is really helpful. Sometimes subtitles are helpful depending on the situation or context. And it can do subtitles in multiple languages. So sometimes I just leave it. This might be a little bit reckless too, because you just never know what's going to come out of other people's mouths. But sometimes I leave it running, and I like, so like the video I most recently finished, there's a group of people nearby and they were speaking in Korean, but my mic caught their voice. So it's like included in the video, but as I'm editing it, the editing software I have actually puts their Korean conversation up on the screen. And I left it in because I thought it was kind of cool. But I don't know what they were saying. So if you're from Korea or you speak Korean and they said something crazy, I'm sorry. I did not know what they were saying, but I thought it was cool that the mic picked up the conversation, so I left it in. But yeah, I don't know. All of this to say I might switch to a different editing software. So I'm trying to find one that I like. I tried DaVinci, but the thing is, when it comes to like content creation, all of the stuff that I do on YouTube and like Instagram and all of this is like self-taught, you know? Like I taught myself to do it. Or like I watched other people's YouTube videos and like I picked up like, okay, this is how you do X, Y, and Z from the other person, you know? But like it's not like I went to like film school or something like that. So I know like how to use like professional grade editing software. I definitely don't. So whatever editing software that I use has to be easy to use. Plus, I like all the features. Like I like to be able to add voice sound effects or like I don't know, cool cuts or whatever I want to add in that I think is cute. I want to be able to like add whatever cute add-ins, little Easter eggs for you guys that I want. So I don't want to sacrifice the quality, but it's got to be easy because I'm not like a professional editor. So I'm scoping out some different ones. I was researching on one of my breaks at work, and I found out about a new program, but I've never heard of it or tried it before. So I'm thinking about trying that. I don't even remember the name. I have to go back to my notes from earlier and look to see what the program is called. But that's the behind the scenes stuff for YouTube, you know? And the thing is, like, it's not like it's not like anybody it's not like anybody over here like in the channel is like, if you don't put like the most fancy jump cut in your video ever, I'm not watching anymore. It's just like for me, I want the videos to be fun to watch. And I feel like if I can watch the video after the fact and not be too embarrassed, I mean, and not be too embarrassed and also feel like it was entertaining, then I feel like I can be satisfied with that. But I have like a standard for what I like. So I don't want to like post anything that's below what I feel like I personally accept, you know? So I'm not saying I don't feel like you guys would understand if I start learning a new software and it comes out differently, or I don't know. But I know that I would be a little bit salty if it's not coming out the way that I want. I think one time I was live streaming while editing, and it took me, I want to say, like 2 hours to pick a song for the specific segment that I wanted because I didn't like the way the different options that I had sounded. And now, lately, I don't have time like that, so I got to really be smart with my time and pick my battles, you know. But yeah, that's the behind the scenes stuff. That's where my mind tends to wander. The other thing is there's a video that I posted, and it's like a video. Honestly, I think the video only has like 8 views on my channel, on my YouTube channel. And it's a video in Yamanashi. And I spent way too much time on that. I don't even know why. But I was just really, really into editing that video. And I actually am really happy with the way it came out. And so I was like, okay, maybe I can like, you know, reshare it or whatever. So this morning I spent like, I don't know, an embarrassing amount of time editing it. I want to say I've spent over an hour battling with this video because I tried to upload it on TikTok, but TikTok won't accept it. I don't know if it's because the quality is too high or because it was filmed. The way I film the video, like you watch it, you can watch it on YouTube. I actually recommend, if you guys want to see the video and you like enjoy nature stuff or like off the beaten trail stuff, Japan content, please go watch the video so you can see what I'm talking about. But basically, when you watch the video, it's meant so that you watch it and you turn your phone. So you like hit play and then you turn your phone, and it's like immersive. It's supposed to be immersive, but TikTok said, So Oh well. Right. The mushrooms have just cooked themselves into like a little. I don't know. They shrank. They shrank a lot more than I was expecting. Okay. Well, I'm gonna turn the mushrooms off. I'm gonna put away this stuff, and I think I am going to sign out from this live stream and try to go and do my homework early for once, so that way I can edit longer. Because I think in the beginning of the stream I mentioned I keep on getting up late in the morning, and I'm tired of that. And I think it has to do with my sleep. So I'm gonna make myself. I'm telling you guys now, so I can hold myself accountable. I'm gonna make myself go to bed before like 10 o'clock at night. Because like I've been going to bed at like 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock at night, and then waking up at like 4:30 or 5. Now it's 5 because I keep on getting up late. And the whole point of waking up early is so I can go to the gym. It's peaceful. There's parking. I can work out. And by the time other people roll out of bed and show up to the gym, I'm already on my way to work in peace. You know? So the whole point is to go to bed early. So I'm going to sign out a little bit early. We didn't quite reach an hour. Dinner's almost done. And then I'm going to do my homework and probably watch The Office or like listen to The Office in the background. And I will probably catch you guys tomorrow. I don't know how I will do tomorrow's stream, to be 100% honest. Yeah, I don't know. Tomorrow might either be 2 streams, 2 different live streams, or a longer live stream, or a late live stream, or a combination of those things. Because I need to do all the things I usually do, but also somehow make a blueberry cheesecake. So I don't know how I'm going to accomplish that exactly, but that is a problem for either tonight or some point tomorrow. So just so you know, if you want to watch the whole cheesecake thing tomorrow, I'm not totally sure on how I'm going to work that out, but sometime in the afternoon, Japan time. Anyways, if nobody's told you that you are appreciated today, I'm telling you now, I appreciate you guys, and I am signing out. See you later. Bye.